Hello, my name is Jason Cunningham, and this is a walkthrough of my tokenized mutual fund proof of concept. The goal of this project is to demonstrate how traditional mutual fund shares can be represented and managed as ERC20 tokens on the Ethereum blockchain. This was built using a full stack architecture, including Solidity smart contracts, a React front end, and real time Chainlink integrations deployed on the Sepolia testnet. Let's check out the contract on the Sepolia testnet. The core of the application is the tokenized mutual fund smart contract. This contract allows users to mint FTF tokens by depositing ETH, redeem them at the current NAV, and for the owner to update the NAV as needed. It uses OpenZeppelin libraries, role-based access control, Chainlink price feeds, and includes security features like reentrancy guards and an emergency recovery function. Let's head back to the front end. The front end is a single page React application built with TypeScript and styled using TailwindCSS. It's designed for a smooth user experience with responsive layouts, visual feedback, and clean state management. I also used Franklin Templeton's branding colors to make the user interface feel familiar and institutionally themed. Now that we've seen the front end again, let's connect our wallet. All right, we've connected our wallet and we are inside the application. So as we can see, the user interface dynamically updates to show us our token balance, the current NAV per share, and even a transaction history panel. Let's mint some tokens by sending ETH. For this demo, I'll just mint 0.05 ETH worth. The app is now going to calculate how many FTF tokens I'll receive based on the current NAV, and then I'll click confirm. And we are waiting for confirmation. All right, we've minted shares successfully, and our front end will update. And as you can see, our balance has updated and a transaction entry has appeared in the history panel. So now let's redeem some FTF tokens. I'll redeem 2 tokens here. The contract is going to calculate the equivalent ETH based on the latest NAV and transfer it back to my wallet. And as we can see, we have a confirmation or a transaction request. So let's confirm. And we were waiting for confirmation for the redeem. All right, our shares have been redeemed successfully, and we are waiting for our front end to update, and the balance has been refreshed. Now, let's update the NAV. Now, this wallet can update the NAV because it's considered the only owner. Essentially, it has the highest administrative privileges that allow this capability. So as the fund manager, I can update the NAV using an owner-only function. So this could reflect changes in the fund's portfolio or underlying asset values. So for this demo, I'll just update the NAV to a new value. So let's just do 0.02. And we're waiting for confirmation on the updated NAV, and the NAV has now successfully updated to 0.02 ETH. Also, to provide real-time ETH/USD pricing, This project is using Chainlink's decentralized price feed on Sepolia. This adds transparency and stability when calculating NAV or showing ETH value equivalents in the front end. So the proof of concept, or this proof of concept, demonstrates that the core functionality needed to tokenize and manage mutual fund shares in a decentralized, compliant way. For a production implementation, I would integrate a KYC module and whitelist based controls to meet regulatory requirements for investor eligibility. All smart contracts have been tested using Foundry and Chainlink mock feeds, and the full front end is fully wired to the deployed Sepolia contract. Thank you for watching, and I'm excited to hear any feedback. Thank you once again.